That's not right. That's not what we're going to do at all. We're going to... Whoa. Right, got this. Hey guys, I'm Kirsten and this is Book to Reality. Thank you so much for joining us. It means a lot and we're really excited to get this going and to show you guys what we're up to, what we want to do, what the idea is behind Book to Reality, and how it kind of came about. So the idea is based on both Megan and I's mutual interests, our aspirations to be model makers, basically our artistic skills, and also our absolute adoration for reading and books. Ta-da! Okay, so the idea behind Book to Reality, we are going to basically, in a really simple format for you guys, just so you know exactly what you're getting into right now before you know why am I here. Anyway, so essentially, because we love reading and because we're model makers by trade, we are going to read through a series at a time, and with each series we're going to basically break down and discuss what we've read, descriptions that have captured our imaginations within it. And so whoever's more skilled at, say, architectural structures, whoever's more skilled at furniture props, we're going to basically divide them up and choose ones that we would really like to see as if it was going to be made for film. So we're going to go through the whole process each week. We'll have weekly videos up. It'll be myself with my own video one day a week and Megan with her own video another day. We'll both be working on separate things but within the same book. That being said, we are going to break up the week and have like small videos of tutorials on how to do like really quick sketches, or say you want to know what's the best adhesive to use for a specific material. If you're like joining them together, what's the best one to use, what's the best material to use for a specific model, machinery, how to do finished textures, different textures and things, and you know, just small tutorials. If that's something that you guys would like, you know, you can comment and say, can you show us a tutorial of this? You know, sometimes we might not know, but we will look it up and we'll research other places, and if we find good links and stuff, we'll post them as well so that you guys know kind of where to look if there's a better example than what we could give. Because this isn't just a learning thing for you guys, it's also a very good learning curve for us to experiment with things and not have a fear of failure or fear of it being ridiculed, because this is something that Megan and I are just really passionate about and we want to do for fun. You know, we want to have a good time, we want to like enjoy it because we love reading and we love the books that we're going to do, and hopefully it'll also bring us new books and new stories. So yeah, we're going to read through a series and take those little sort of bits and discuss them and stuff like I've said. We will then do like research on it, so we will look at inspirational images, references to the descriptions, what does that description entail. Say it's a dilapidated cottage, for example. I mean, it's literally just dilapidated cottage, that's all you get, but it's so much information for a model maker or an artist because blah. But you know, dilapidated gives you a whole range of imagery in your head. Is it basically falling apart? Is it just really old? And what's the material use? You know, what's making it dilapidated? Is it wood? Is it rotten wood? Is it stone? Are the stones falling apart? Are they crumbling? You know, there's so many layers. So, you know, and references are like so important. Sorry, my dog's just like trying to throw up now. Are you okay? Are you alright? Are you ruining my video? Okay, thanks. I love you too. Oh, here she comes. And then cottage as well. Cottage is a very specific building. It's not some high rise, it's not some new build. It's going to have very specific features to make it a cottage. It's got to be in a kind of field, you know, it's not going to be in a city or anything. So even though it's only 2 words, it's already so much imagery. So we need to kind of like research that, reference it, narrow it down to very specific aesthetics that make sense for the story and how it's described in the story. And then from there we will move on to very rough, quick concept sketches of whatever it is we're considering. You know, very rough sketches of sort of maybe an outline, maybe what the front door is going to look like. If there's a fence, what does that look like? All these little tiny things that would all kind of add together eventually and amalgamate into one big thing. And with that, that then helps us to move on to like the next stage, which would be developing the concepts and making it a bit more of a structure. I will just say this is my first time on a like camera vlog video thing, so this is, you know, really quite hard for me, but I'm getting there. Oh, see this dog. Snip, come here. Come and see me. Come say hi. Come say hi. No, she's not happy. Okay. So then we can like develop it into sort of a bit more clear concepts, but still quite sketchy, because you're kind of just taking all those really rough sketches and putting them into a kind of development to see how they would maybe match with a certain aesthetic that we've got. Mixing and matching to see what kind of works, and then from there we can do like a very sort of clear image of what the development is, which one is good, and I think that would be really nice for you guys, because then you can comment on each video and say, I really like this design, I think you should try that with this, what about that with that. Maybe it's not a wooden roof, maybe it's thatched, maybe it's lead, because you know, if it's dilapidated and it's really old then it could be lead, which is dangerous as well, so maybe it adds to that sort of whatever the story's trying to tell you, that it's like unsafe. There's all those tiny little details that really work together and add to the whole process of designing a concept and making it into a real life and real time artifact that can then be used for film, for TV, for museums, for could be sold if you felt like it. And then from there we can then go on to final concept, which will be fully rendered, will be a full image of this final construction that we have, you know, designed from book to reality. Megan, God bless her soul, so she's died. The lovely, lovely Megan will be doing some props for you guys as well, so you'll get to see actual models. I might do whatever it is that works best for creating a specific texture on a model. I might do that, but I won't be making any models or props, but Megan will be, so make sure to tune into her videos because that's going to be really cool. Both Megan and I are also really interested to see viewer comments. We really want interactions from you guys on, you know, voting for favourite design concepts and how we would go forward with that. Suggesting be nice for you guys to also suggest to us what kind of books you would like us to read and do concept art for. Your opinions and your knowledge that, you know, maybe we don't have. It's going to be a kind of like learning curve for us just as much as it is a sort of learning tutorial space, creative space for you guys as well. So if that sounds like something you would be really interested to see, if it's something that you would like to follow us with, we'll probably also have friends who are also in the model making industry, or friends who are avid readers, or friends who are animators, also other vloggers maybe. We're going to try and get other people in on this. Megan and I's Book to Reality is also on Instagram, so if you follow us there, catch up with what we're doing, when videos are going to get posted. Obviously if you subscribe and like the video and share it, that would be awesome. Now if you follow the Instagram, then you'll be able to see when we're going to be putting a video up, what's the next video going to be, images of the concepts and things as we go, so that it's not all just completely in one video. You can see it as a sort of timeline within Instagram, which is, you know, kind of the beauty of having both. Yeah, so if that interests you, then please subscribe, share, follow us, and our Instagram handle is in the description below. If you want to go follow there, that would be absolutely awesome. Share that as well. Thanks guys. But with that, I'm going to introduce you to what book we're going to be doing. So the book series we've decided to do is one that's very close to Megan and I's hearts. It's kind of the book that made us kind of instant friends. The author is what made us instant friends, because we had both read her big series, but I had suggested to, you know, as if I needed to suggest it, that she should definitely read this series because it's really good. It's very different from her other series. It's a different style, it's not as epic, it's more love story, which, you know, I love. But also because it's a series, the 5th book is coming out on the 16th of February, so we thought it would be a really nice idea if we started with this book, which began our friendship and therefore begins our vlog together. So the book is Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. This book has, as I said, 3 other books out at the moment. 3 other books out at the moment, but the 4th one is out on the 16th of February this year, and the second one, Court of Mist and Fury, Court of Wings and Ruin, and A Court of Frost and Starlight, and the new one is A Court of Silver Flame. I think we'll probably do little slight reviews and things at the end of each video, just to say what characters we love, our thoughts on characters, our thoughts on descriptions or character progressions and things like that. I'll probably put like a timestamp down at the bottom, just so that if you haven't read it and you don't want it spoiled, then you'll know that don't go beyond this timestamp. So my camera died yesterday because it took me so many takes to compose myself that it died. Hence you get the lovely natural me. So thank you so much for joining us, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!